Welcome, one and all, to Ionia Cup Day 2. There was no Clash game Day 1 because our Clash team couldn't get ready. People have other stuff to do. But today, nobody has other stuff to do. And that is why we are here. In the Tier 1 Clash game, we are going to be casting all 3 games. Assuming there are no forfeits. A surprising amount of forfeits, to be honest. Hopefully we get some pretty good games today. It has been a fair bit of time since the last Clash, actually. Well, in between there was another event that I casted at. But it has been a while. It actually feels like it's been so long since I got to sit here and just cast a really long series of games. It feels so long, in fact, that there's been a lot of personal changes as well. Just within family and stuff. But I guess that's a huge contributor to why it feels so long, because it's only been like a month, right? I think the Conqueror Clash that's happened, just kind of in the middle, this high stakes clash, kind of distorted my sense of time with when Clash games are, because the way to Ionia Cup felt forever. I don't think it's normally this long, and obviously it is normally this long. It's just I'm not used to having to wait like a month to start casting more organized games. But this is going to be game 1. Still the same roster that we come to know and love, and they are going to go up against quite the interesting team here. Does seem like a solo lane GP, solo lane Azir, Lilia jungle with Ashe Bard. It's a very interesting team that they drafted for themselves. I do think this team has the potential to be really strong, and going up against them is actually pretty solid bottom lane, pretty solid mid lane. A really great jungle pick in the Amumu, and there's going to be a Hecarim top. It's definitely a more oddball pick. On that matchup specifically though, Hecarim versus GP, Hecarim doesn't have the sustained damage to match a GP, and he loses poke because GP just has a gun that can suck the life out of your enemies. Thanks to Grasp of the Undying, which is just, you know, an amazing keystone, you know. The other thing to keep in mind is that GP will persistently probably outdamage a Hecarim, and the Hecarim cannot really build tanky and fast enough to stop a GP unless it gets super far ahead. It's an interesting matchup to me, but there's a reason why Hecarim isn't commonly seen as a top laner. But maybe there's a way to make it work, and against one of the harder matchups in general in top lane, Time Warp Tonic, Grasp GP. He doesn't have a really solid laning presence, and it's really hard to kill, and really annoying to fight with the pistol. So it's a very interesting matchup. I'll keep my eyes on it. The other matchup I want to talk about here is Lilia against Amumu. I'm not a jungle main. I suck at jungling. I probably jungle at like high bronze, low silver level. That's how bad it is. So I don't necessarily know pathing or strats or anything like that, but I did play a lot of Lilia, and I did play a few games of Lilia jungle before I decided that the role isn't meant for me, and promptly took Bambi top lane. But I do like this matchup for the Amumu a lot more. I do think that as the Lilia, you need to be making a lot more early moves than the Amumu. But if a Lilia ever finds an Amumu in the jungle, I don't think she can actually win that fight. Any kind of tank that gets on Lilia and makes sure she can't actually pull enough distance before keeping her stacks up is going to be a very problematic matchup for her. But as the champion itself, she is on paper absolutely amazing into most melee matchups. In fact, I think like I would say in about 70-80% of all matchups that are melee, Lilia would come out ahead just because she can persistently run at such a fast speed. It's really frustrating for a top laner to fight her, or like a solo laner to fight her, especially one that is melee. Her downfall is, of course, that she's very squishy. Base 20 armor is a meme for a jungler, but a lot of that can be mitigated by the fact that you just can't catch her. She runs around far too fast for normal catch tactics to work. But it's going to be very interesting to take a look at this game and see which team will come out ahead. This is just game 1 of Conqueror Clash. We have a lot of games ahead of us still. But game 1 is the one that matters the most. This is the... If you lose game 1, you can't finish any higher than 5th. Which sucks for anyone who loses this one game. It's definitely not something you want to do. Alright, 40 seconds in. Teams are taking their standard positions. It is going to be a boss side opener for both junglers. But oh man, it feels surreal to cast again. I've been having a blast kind of not casting that much.
Minions have spawned.
Just giving myself something else to do in quarantine, and it's fun. I very much like all the current other stuff I'm doing on the side. And casting Clash again, something like I look forward to this. I really wanted to get into casting again. And finding Clash happening at around this time is a very good opportunity for me. I do miss doing this quite a bit. Alright, we are gonna be starting it off here. Both sides are gonna... Oh, no, never mind. Lilia starting top side. She is doing a leashless as well. Oh, for leashless, you really need to kite the Raptors. Oh, is she screwing it up? Kind of? Maybe? No, she's fine, she's fine. She didn't screw up that gank, but she almost did. The red buff is very close to losing patience, so now she has a kite to 2 camps between there. The thing about this route is you can apply Q, which gets you lifesteal off the Raptors. And because Dream Dust is perpetually running, when the Raptors lose patience and reset, the Dream Dust DOT is still ticking, and that will re-aggro them. So they constantly get pulled to you, but they never hit you, and you just get just get a ton of spell vamp off them. It's a really potent strategy that allows Lilia to clear leashless. It does have its utility strats as well, since now both laners, both side laners here for red team made it to lane at the same time. And it's hard for blue team to say which side Lilia started on. You assume she started red side, which is the correct assumption. I don't think you can actually do this on blue side. You don't spell vamp nearly enough off Gromp to make that worth, and I don't think you can. Or wolves for that matter. 3 wolves don't give you enough spell vamp to solo clear. So if you see both side laners appear in lane, it's probably a safe bet that Lilia did start top side. But I wonder, because I know now these guys play Lilia, so when you see her leashless, it might actually just obfuscate enough information to make blue team not know which side she started on. Because I don't think anybody on blue team plays Lilia. I'm certain that at least they should know about the leashless clear that Lilia can do. Pings are coming down now, and Lilia is boss side. She is first to make it down there. Scuttle is spawning. That's gonna be all Lilia's to take. The blue team bot lane taking quite a bit of pain. Sivir will accept a ton of punishment in lane from the Ashe. That is just how that matchup shapes up. Although I will say she is catching up in CS, and she's actually CSing admirably well in this matchup, where normally you expect the Ashe to hold a pretty good lead throughout. But Sivir not that far behind, only about half a wave. And not to mention the minions are significantly favoring blue team so far as they are coming into the tower once again. Oh, but there's the engage coming down from the Leona. They want to make something happen. Cosmic Binding will not get the stun, and here comes the Amumu. Bandage Toss will force out the flash, but the Ashe has been stunned up by the Shield of Daybreak. She has to run away. The Ignite is taking on her. No Bandage Toss possible. Zenith's Blade will miss. Sivir Flash Boomerang Blade will not kill off the Ashe either, but the Bard has been left alone to die. Or did he? The magical journey! Oh, he gets out with so little health, but the Sivir has to be careful. The Zenith's Blade goes in. Long distance, bound to the tower. The Aftershock will give her enough resistance to stay alive, and the first blood. The Amumu, he's never actually left, but the Ashe will get it back. Double TP coming down as the fight draws to an end. The Ionia has made it here, and the Hecarim is here as well, but the Gangplank will just flash away. He'll be fine. Where's the Azir? The Azir did not teleport. It was blue team committing both of their teleports, and red team only taking down their top laner. And that actually opens up Lilia to shove in a wave up top as well. Red team covering for top laner's absence. Overall, that's a very good play coming out from the blue team. Managing to turn around that gank. However, they did drop the blue buff over to the Ashe, which is less than desirable. They did find the first blood kill. They did force out the Gangplank's flash. And the entire red team bottom lane is now summonerless. Leona is the only one with a combat summoner in flash. GP will just make it back to lane. He's actually, as predicted, has a CS lead over the Hecarim. He is expected to win that lane. He should be. The Orianna committing her teleport. Azir still holding his. So now it's really up to red team to make another play since they have a TP advantage for about the next 6 minutes. They should really look to make something else happen here. And now blue team, they have to be careful because now the Lilia last seen topside, but she could really be anywhere by now. They don't know where she is. However, Lilia by herself doesn't have the best gank setup. All you have is Swirl Seed, which is just a 25% slow. It's not the best way to gank a lane. You do need additional setup for you to get in. Just because Eep does so much damage, Blooming Blows is a constant chip off as well. She does a ton of good work once you actually get her into a gank. But you do need a sufficient amount of setup for that to happen. And for bot lane, it really comes down to Cosmic Binding to make that happen. They're not gonna make it. They're not gonna find one, but they will turn for Dragon, leaving a wave pushed up here. And there's a Hecarim. Missing Pink goes out at the same time as the onslaught of shadows. The Zero Emperor's Divide, but it's not enough, and that is actually going to pull red team away from the Dragon. Lilia will commit her ultimate. Oh, that is a very weird time to be using Lilting Lullaby. Why? I mean, the gameplay was not coming down. That's common knowledge. I'm surprised. Did Lilia think she hit both of them? Because it will only make sense if she popped out anticipating the sleep Orianna, but clearly Orianna was not hit by the Swirl Seed. And that, regardless, that is going to be Lilia's ultimate down for the count. And Lilia's ultimate takes 2 minutes to charge back up. It is definitely not a short cooldown ultimate at rank 1. So for a while, Lilia's first debut gank hasn't really worked out too well in her favor. But top lane though. Oh, okay, never mind. Reconnect, instant reconnection. It's just a minor network hiccup. Everyone's fine. But so far, blue team, they're off to a slight lead. The ever slightest lead. And for the most part, a tied game across the board. It was a good kill onto the mid lane. For all intents and purposes, that was the thing that upset the balance here. Oh, beautiful Cosmic Binding. Ties down 2, and there's the Amumu! He threads the needles through the minions! Beautiful Curse of the Sad Mummy! Ash will pop her cleanse to try to get out, but it's not gonna be enough. Double kill to the Sivir. How the hell did he land that bandage toss? That was amazing. Just weaving it through minions. It was either luck or pure skill, and oh my goodness, I'm very impressed that the Q actually landed, and they do get hugely rewarded off it, getting a dragon on top of a double kill for your AD carry. Definitely no small feat. The Lilia will be around the outskirts of the dragon pit, but this is uncontestable, especially without her ultimate, which is almost back up now. 2 minutes does go by quite fast. It is going to be the second round of buffs being grabbed for now. And the Azir, he's going to stop the Orianna's recall. He's actually skipping Lost Chapter here on the Azir, so he will have some mana issues. That was the reason people buy that item on Azir. He will just opt straight for the Stinger into Nashers. And there's Hecarim running up. He's still actually not that far behind in CS. I'd expected in this lane that the Hecarim will run steadily further and further behind in CS. But obviously it is not the case here. He's still behind, just not increasingly behind. He's kept the lead. GP has kept the CS lead decently static. He's been unable to balloon it up. And now Azir having teleported back to lane. He no longer has it. Orianna swapped her TP to the Ignite, trying to make a play happen. And now Lilia's coming topside with a super far extended Hecarim, and there's a Cannon Barrage. But the Hecarim Unstoppable Charge, not Onslaught, Unstoppable Charge, will get him safe and sound. GP ultimate committed onto essentially nothing. And the Amumu, oh, he will see the Azir. Will he go for it? Yes, he will. The bandage shots will land. But the Azir is a little bit too slippery. He will just make it out. The Amumu will not do anything else here. It's 10.5 minutes in. Blue team is holding on to their steady lead. Leona sitting in a warded brush. They will just be content with playing this game out as is. GP will lifesteal a little bit more away from the heck. And there it is. There's the CS balloon that I was hoping for. Now it's 82 to 60. In the blink of an eye, the Gangplank gets so far ahead in creep score. But the Hecarim will get some alone time with the minions under his tower. He will not pick up a bulk of it. He'll just make do as a consolation. And now he is actually behind. The overall CS lead has just been doubled by the GP. From +8 to about +14, +7, +8. That's more or less a double, and there it is, the bar tunnel at the back, but it all goes haywire. Lilia will get the sleep down, and the server's taking damage, but the beautiful Curse of the Sand Mummy, the Lilia wants it! She will get it with the blooming blows, and the ignite comes down from the Hecarim. That is gonna be a kill. In fact, multiple kills as that gank goes disastrously wrong. Lilia gets a setup, and she does finish it. But that was not enough burst to finish the job outright, and that play goes sour in the worst way imaginable. And in fact, Lilia will opt for the Sword Shoes over a more defensive option like Merc Treads, which I would recommend in this situation. Being held down by CC is going to be incredibly horrible that you do not want to deal with. Tenacity is going to be the name of the game. Cosmic Binding will lash onto the Amumu, but he's fine. So far, blue team has made a lot of really good plays, and that's earned themselves a overall really good team lead. GP just blasts the horse in the face. Oh, he wants to disarm the barrel, but he can't get it! Oh, that's so much pain that the Hecarim just tanked. He is 2-0-1, he's been unkilled, but the GP, he's still in the state where he is stronger than the Hecarim. They're tied on items. But the GP just can win fights because he's built for this lane. And the Hecarim finds himself lacking in sustained damage and burst to try to withstand the Gangplank. And there it is. Going up for a Q will cost him that much health. GP will hit 100 CS here. Really, it's really more the matchup than anything. I can't see how Hecarim into GP is ever a positive thing. Although I will say, given the bad matchup, the Hecarim has defended quite well as well. Accepting a CS deficit, but hasn't actually died, which is always the most important part in losing matchups. You just admit that you'll be down in CS, but you just try to stay alive. And speaking of staying alive, he might not be able to do that much longer. One more will finish it, and there's a Cannon Barrage. The unstoppable charge will get the Hecarim out by the skin of his teeth. He will be just fine, but barely. He's down to what must have been single-digit health points there. A very arrogant stay from the Hecarim. That could have gone wrong so easily. You can't really guess how much damage a GP will do when you're that low on health. You just have to bail. And it's nothing short of a sheer miracle that Gangplank did not just outright kill him there. In fact, if Gangplank committed harder with a flash, that was the easiest solo kill of all time. I don't actually know why he hesitated. Lilia Swirlsea will land on just a Sivir, but it's not going to matter as Dragon number 2 goes the way of blue team. Cloud Rift is coming in. Red team, they're in the pickle. Orianna balls coming down. This is the shockwave. Oh, the shockwave! It will cancel Azir's E. Shifting Sands will not go through, and Emperor's Divide doesn't save his life either. That was a beautiful shockwave coming out from the Orianna, getting herself a second solo kill here. Very valuable. The push coming out from mid lane. Orianna is going to recon. That's going to leave Azir with a wave. Both players CSing extremely well, but you know, Orianna being the one ahead in that lane matchup. She is gonna go back, help herself to some more items. That's a 4-stack Dark Seal. Is there a Magi's in the future? Magi's is shaping up to be actually quite a powerful item. It's the one item you build when you know that you're in a prime position to take over the game, and you just build it and you just go out of control. It's actually surprisingly hard to deal with someone with some stacking Magi's. It's always been one of those items where historically you built it to BM. But I think the game state has gotten to a point where now more damage is at a more premium because you just kill people before they can react. And now Magi is amazing again. It's definitely an item you can consider to build if you ever get even marginally ahead, because you can just blow out of control. And there's a Curse of the Sound Mummy. The damage is turning onto Lilia. Bambi has no chance here in this matchup. The GP has to try to run. The horse has to get out as well. And there is the Bandit Shots coming down. Can he try to steal this Herald here? He will not be able to. And the Orianna chasing him down. GP will try to flash away. Azir has made his way onto the scene. The spellbook swap from cleanse to flash. Well, no, from something to cleanse and back to flash. Cleansing for the movement speed. That is gonna get Orianna in place to get that kill through the GP flash. And meanwhile, nobody is contesting this bottom lane. Sivir is getting free time to push it out, along with the Leona. They've sent Ashe mid. They want to get this retaliatory tower, but they can't. Orianna's hands are glowing purple. She has the Herald, and here comes blue team's bottom lane. They want to make something happen. Ashe eats a boomerang blade, goes down to about 3/4 health. She just has to try to get out. Now all eyes turn to red team. What do they do in this situation? It is going to be a Monomune Ashe build. GP does have his Triforce complete, and now he's working on stacking a ton of crit. He's going up against a laner with the exact same items as him, more or less. Although, thanks to his CS, he's actually got more items than the Hecarim, despite the Hecarim having more kills and more map presence. But the question is, can he translate that into anything positive? Late game GP can be a terrifying monster, just the barrel crits will hurt so much in the mid-late game. But it's all up to him to deliver. Can he make teamfight miracles happen here with that champion and just wipe the backline? There's the Azir. He's going to be bound up and CC down. That's the third time I've seen Azir use his own ultimate, but then just immediately die as Emperor's Divide. There's not enough self-peel, and the Bard will temper fade the tower, but he times it wrong! Oh, the tower will still get smacked by the Herald. The Herald will do a huge number to it. That's gonna be the tower gun. Oh, that's gotta feel awful. Oh, this happened in LCS too. And I thought to myself, they only do that in NA LCS, but no, it happens in NA Clash as well. Oh no. Yeah, you have to time that. You can't time it that early. You have to gauge a Herald's distance to the tower as well. That even that has to be factored in. You know the timing of what a Herald will charge. You've seen Herald charge enough times, so you just know how long it takes. It doesn't take skill or anything to, you know, temper fade your tower at the right time. It's just a matter of timing, and unfortunately Bard sucks at rhythm games. Now Lilia is going to get her own jungle invaded. The Zenith's Blade, it will not hit. Blue team will secure third Drake and put themselves on soul point. The push is heading down from the bottom lane. Sivir is going to start the Boomerang Blade, clearing down the wave. Yes, no, maybe. Now they go back home yet again. So far, blue team has had a slow but sure grip on this game. An iron grip, and they're slowly squeezing the life out of the red team. They could stand to do this a little bit faster, but they will never complain about being in winning position and holding that momentum. And really, when the game gets to a state like this, even though red team is 8 kills down, and they only have 3 kills divided between the whole team, They're actually not that far behind in gold, except the Azir just kind of shuffled Hecarim, helping him over the wall. Flash traded for flash, Shockwave will find nobody. Cosmic Binding ties Hecarim to the wall behind him, because that is in fact how Bard Q works. Overall, no bodies on the ground. A few ultimates down here and there, but nobody's dead. Ashe has to make a run for a top lane, but can she make it out? Dissonance, flash, bandage toss. She will cleanse it out, but there's another CC following it up. They dump the kitchen sink onto the AD carry and kill her off. And now the siege can go on uninterrupted. Ashe will stay on the sidelines for 25 more seconds. Can they make it happen here? Red team will lose their turret. And now it's gonna be a push out onto Baron Nashor. They're just gonna deadass start it. Huh. That's interesting. Red team is not gonna try to contest this. Oh, the GP, he's gonna catch a Hecarim. Hecarim walked a little bit too far. He has to use all the shadows get out, but that's gonna be a solo kill going over to the gameplay, and that's Cannon Barrage. Red team, do they find the courage to go in? There comes the Lilia. She will steal the Baron with a beautiful smite. And now blue team, oh no! They might have just thrown a huge part of their lead. I didn't say throw the game outright, but that is not what you want to happen. Several total disastrous plays, one after another. First, your Hecarim gets solo killed, and then you just lose Baron. And 4 members of red team wearing purple. That is going to delay your push. Now, doesn't matter, considering late game I will still count blue team as being better. But delaying this game might have really good consequences here for a red team. This might be a spark of life. Although they are playing on a timer, so it's not like they can really stall and turtle this game out. However, that being said, with solid momentum, you could start to make picks, you could start to come back into this game. That might be a start, but that is a really poorly timed ultimate overlap. Lilia and Bard both use their own ultimates and doesn't actually kill the Leona just because she was in stasis during the entire sleep duration. But can they make anything happen? 2 of their engaged teamfights have just been used, and there's the charge, there's the damage, there's the AoE, it's all coming down. The Azir is first to go, and the backline is melting. Triple kill, going over to the Sivir. Can she find more? Orianna will take 1 more. Leona dies to essentially collateral damage, but that is a full wipe. Blue team wipes the floor here with red team, and they take a beautiful team fight for themselves. And now it's just a smooth run down to mid lane. They don't have Baron. They don't have that much push in that short notice. They will not end the game off this push, but they will do a serious dent to this tower. They will do a serious dent to red team space. They will stop after this inhib. And now their reset, it has to be fast. They need to make it to the Drake pit. But they can't make it there with everybody at half health. And I will say, all that momentum that red team may have gained from stealing the Baron, they just kind of threw it all away. It was the worst engage of all time. Lilia finds a really good pick onto the Leona to start it off, and she lands asleep. Leona should be dead, but then Bard ults her. That is an inting Bard play. I think in that case, Lilia definitely made the correct option to sleep the support, sleep the engage. Well, sleep one of the 3 engagers that blue team has, Jesus Christ. But Bard kind of completely negated that play. You should have overlapped that CC a bit more, let the sleep kind of wear off, and then altered if you want to hold her enough for other people to come in. But there it is, red team. They secured the Drake, and then Lilia just leaves the game and reconnects and dies. What was that? But that's going to be 2 bodies on the ground in exchange for stalling off these Cloud Soul. I wonder if Cloud Soul is that worth it. Hecarim, he finds the GP. He's gonna willingly throw away his life for this. He doesn't actually care. As long as he stops the GP from getting back, blue team actually has a shot of ending the game. But that is gonna be the extent of his stalling. GP, he's going to channel teleport. He's coming back through the top lane, but his own teammates are getting killed off in their own homes. The Curse of the Sound Mummy goes out onto the Ashe, and there is the Shockwave. Ultimates committed for a single person. Now it's just a Gangplank 1v World. But the world, the weight of the world might be too much to bear. Just like that one Nier song. And with that, it seems like Team Blue, EZW, will take their first match victory in Ionia Clash. Excellent work to Blue Team. Overall, very good game from both teams. I do think Red Team could have done something better after stealing that Miracle Baron. That was their ticket back into the game, but because they completely botched it, committed 2 ultimates to do nothing, that was it. That was the nail on the coffin. I do think there was a winnable period for Red Team, but unfortunately, I don't think they were able to capitalize in time. So, that being said, we're going to take a break as we're going to get ready for Game 2. I don't have anything planned in the interim. I don't even have like random stuff I want to talk about. Honestly, it's been a pretty uneventful month. Outside of family matters, family changes and whatnot. It's been pretty uneventful. For as far as hobbies and personal projects go, I just been gaming on my spare time. So, you know, there's really not that much to not that much to talk about. But I wonder what else is going on with the world. In quarantine, time seems to stand still. That is a pretty fast game, all things considered, so they might actually wait quite a while before getting into Game 2. So in the interim, I'm gonna opt to take a break on my voice, and let's just watch an ARAM game. Let's watch an ARAM game. I will keep the client on the other screen. When their status says, well, not even champ select, but when this status says in game, I'll hop back into Game 2 for Clash. Chances are they are going to have to actually wait. Oh wait, this isn't Clash. This is an ARAM. This is actually a Summoner's Rift. Oh wait, is this ranked? No, this is ranked. This is ranked. Oh my goodness, I just assumed this would be an ARAM game. My mistake. What's going on in this rank game?
This is definitely not ARAM.
Yeah, I saw those ARAM because it was Jackie playing, but no, they're dueling. This is a duel queue.
Oh wait, isn't Clash going on?
Yeah, but they're waiting for the next game. I need to fill that area, so I'm just watching.
This is the Michikari and Mizuki. Wow.
Yeah. They're
looking back. Oh, so I can see what's going on.
Oh, right. I just started watching. I haven't actually done all this yet. Alright, who's winning? Oh my god, the Olaf.
Enemy Ash.
I like how I identify the fed one, you identify the feeder.
Yes.
Just how our mentalities work.
I'm looking for who to claim. Actually, I was focusing on who's Jackie's opponent and how's he doing.
Oh my goodness, Olaf popping off this game, huh?
So is Camille though. Yeah. Olaf versus Camille kind of game. I noticed the Echo is not shut down. He's gonna be a problem.
He's 2-0. What are you talking about?
He's not shut down. Exactly. That's the problem.
Oh no, he has 2 kills. Oh, the game is over.
If an Echo is not 0-4, it's over, Logan. It's over. Broken camp.
Oh, Camille, will she do anything?
She can't catch him. She can't catch him.
Although, given her score, I say she must have been pretty successful in this lane so far.
I wonder who inted her. He only died 3 times. Jungler maybe as well, helping.
Oh, it was bot lane. It had to be. She has the lion's share of their kills, and bot lane has the lion's share of death.
And he's out. Oh, don't go back in, Cinch. Don't go back in.
He's going back in.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Okay, never mind. Maybe he was the feeder after all.
Maybe he is inting.
Camille did ping Ash. I was like, why didn't you arrow? That's funny. Oh, Camille tied down? No. Yeah, Camille might actually be a problem if this game goes too long. Oh, is it? The hookshot turn, the arrow! Ooh, that's bad. That's bad. Jace lost so much health. They might not be able to contest the Drake. This, if he resets now, it's too late. Yeah, red team just comfortably grabs Vision because they have the inside track. And the Bard! Oh, the Bard! The Bard! Oh, the ultimatum drag come back! Oh no!
I've never have I seen such bullshit in my life.
Oh, the ultimatum dragged them back.
I've never seen someone go backwards through a Bard portal.
Oh, but the Camille, is she distracted for the Herald? Is this the ticket for blue team to make it in? Parallel convergence, no stun? Oh no, there is the stun. Oh, Singe. Oh, Singe. Oh, Singe.
Singe. Why? The Echo is a problem.
Right, but the Olaf, even bigger of a problem. Wait, Camille's out of mana. She's still going for it. There's a flash. She will kill off the AD carry.
Oh, they can't do this. They can't do this. Not with Camille still alive. But then... Oh no, she's enough mana.
Olaf, do you believe, Olaf? Olaf, can he do that? No, he can't. He's running away. He's too busy running. And the Jace. Ah, he can't do it either. Dang it.
Nope. Nope. They should not have gone back in on that.
Oh.
Oh, Mizuki.
Oh, 8 HP! That was 8 HP!
That was pretty close. That was pretty close.
Oh.
Respectable.
That was an 8 HP dragon.
Alright, I'm gonna go back. I got some stuff.
Alright, go do doctor stuff. I don't want to cast this game. I watched this to just give my voice a rest. I don't want to have to cast this game, but it's a ranked game.
Are you casting?
I'm casting Clash. They're waiting to start the next one, so I just thought I'd spectate somebody else playing in the meantime.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I was like, aren't they clashing soon?
That they won their game 1. They're waiting to play game 2.
Oh, okay. So this is like a...
I just watched... I saw Jackie playing, I assume it's an ARAM, and then I noticed they were actually dual queuing.
Like ranked?
Yeah. So I decided to watch her dual queue. Root for them. As a spec... Oh no! Singe! He flipped a minion! Oh, Camille! The ultimatum lockdown! Oh, she does so much damage, are you kidding me? Olaf has to try to run as well. Oh, Eric, get out of there! Can Olaf do it here? He no longer has Ragnarok. He will kill the Lulu. Wow, that Camille damage. The Camille damage is insane. Oh my god, that Camille damage is insane. Well, it's gonna be the Olaf versus Camille show. And Olaf is outnumbered, outmanned. Call an ambulance. Maybe for him. Oh, he gets stunned. He has no Ragnarok. He has to try to fight it out, but he can't. No, no way. Whoa! Okay, I thought he was dead. Well, he is dead, but he actually killed the Camille. Amazing. Death Stance is a balanced item, what can I say? I actually can't tell who's winning this game. I think red team will win this. Just because they have way more backline threats, and then they can just gang up on the Olaf, and despite how fed the Olaf is, he doesn't seem too keen on protecting his team. If the game plays out in this condition, I do think red team will win. It's hard to say right now. Syndra's also doing really stupid stuff, just in general. Oh my god, he got it. Oh, that's a tilter. Because the longer this goes on, the more it will favor red team. There it is, Camille coming in. Oh, arrow, Syndra's dead. Ezreal's dead, he got locked up in ultimatum. Yeah, no PO possible. Team fight's over before it even starts. And Olaf can't do anything, he just dies. Camille's here as well. That's gonna be a quadra kill. Or triple kill. That's just ace. Oh Jesus. Yeah, you can't do it. You can't do plays like that if you're a blue team. You have to. You can't just stick everybody mid and hope for the best. Camille can engage on you off screen. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking with that play. The only correct play is to hug the Olaf. Like, he wasn't even there, and they extended so far up mid. Camille can just pick you off if you're like if you're past the halfway mark on the lane, like the Singe was. You can just die, and that's Baron. That's game. Red team won. There's no chance. No chance at all. Wow, it's a 5,000 lead. It was even like a minute ago. It's crazy. Oh, they're no longer in this game. So I think in 3 minutes, blue team has lost. I don't see them winning this game in 3 minutes. What monstrous throw do red team have to do? Like, if Camille can like press F right now inside blue team and just teleport in to die. No. Actually looks pretty good, but the Camille, no one's contesting her. Cinder's just gonna die. Camille was dead. No, that's positive, I guess. Can they do anything though? Nope. Oh, Echo! Oh, Ezra walked up too far. Oh, he walked up too far. He's dead. He is so dead. Yep, that's it. That's game. They might have had a chance when Camille died, but no, not anymore. That's it. This is a wash. They didn't even need to. Oh yeah, well, obviously take the drag, but they didn't even need to take the drag. They could have. If they had the TP up, that was the end of the game right there. Boy, these are depressing to watch when, like, you're just a one hyper fed guy just chopping up everybody. Camille got 18 kills this game. It's amazing. She was at 7 when I started watching. Incredible. Meanwhile, Clash Game 2 still hasn't started. No, I'm just in it to see how this game ends. Can they do anything? Honestly, if I knew the break was this long, I would have just started playing Fall Guys or something. Just to tie that out, because they're still scouting for Clash. You know what? Screw it. Where's Fall Guys? Instead of watching this... Yeah, the game ends here, pretty sure. But instead of watching this, let's play some Fall Guys. Where's my Fall Guys? I'll keep the screen up for when... Keep the screen up. I'll tab back once they get into champ select or in-game. And now this is a gameplay stream. Oh wait, they got into champ select. Ha! Actually, the champ select takes like what, 5-10 minutes? I still have time for one game. Let's play one game. Let's stream some Fall Guys. Yeah. Actually, I need to alt tab. Keep champ select up. Yeah, once they get in game, we'll switch over. Maybe I'll sandbag and lose in the first round. It's all in the name of finding stuff to do. populate faster. They're gonna be playing. They're gonna be in Champ Select for like 5-10 minutes tops. And then there's a 3-minute spectate delay, so I actually won't miss out on the game. Pretty sure. Let's go. Oh, dang it. That wall's fake. Let me through here. Wow, all 3 walls on the left are fake? Okay. Am I in the bottom quarter? Feels like there. Oh no, there's like nobody behind me. Alright, let's pick up the pace. Oh wait, the sea of people actually helped carry me forward there. Nice. That was great. I qualified. Beautiful. Hey, that's a Tetris piece. Look at that. The rest, they try. Alright, what's next up? Egg scramble! Yes! I suck at this game, but it's so fun. What I like to do on this one is I run eggs for like the first few. Oh, whoops, that's a guy. I run eggs for the first few seconds, and then once like the central pile all goes away. Once the central pile goes away, I just play defense. Oh, no, I don't want to grab my team. Golden egg, no. Okay, whatever. Yeah, once the central pile goes away, I play defense. Like this guy! Get away! That's our golden egg. No! Ah, oh no, we're losing. Hey, you! My egg! Ow. No, no, okay. Keep the eggs in our... Why are they raiding just us? Why are we being raided? We're behind! We're in the bottom! Golden egg, get that in their nest, yes! Yes! Oh, we're ahead of blue now! No, get back here! That's my egg! Hey, that's that golden egg, that's ours. It's ours. Oh my god. That guy held me down, the blue guy went for it. What teamwork. Perfectly synced to destroy just us. Hey. No. Yeah. Egg. 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 No, we need to get the golden one in. We need to get the golden one in. Put it in. Oh wait, we're still at the bottom. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. That's really bad. That's really bad. Oh. Dang. Dang. That's okay. We should actually get out of Fall Guys now. That was a fun bit of streaming it. But now we gotta get back to Clash. Let me just quit my Fall Guys. Alright, they're in Champ Select for Game 2 of Clash. Won't be too much longer now before they will start. I kept it on the graph, but I never even checked out last game's graph. Oh, this is not last game's graph. Let me see their last game's graph. I'm pretty sure I did check it, just blanked out. Let's see this. Yeah, I don't think I've seen this, but yeah, Orianna, as expected, outdamaged everybody. Definitely my MVP for game 1. It was so impactful too. Made so many good picks. At the Azir, in contrast, just did nothing. I think I saw every single ultimate being used either wrong or defensively and then just accomplished nothing and he died. In a lot of cases, Azir ulted in self-defense but didn't even hit anybody. Yeah, it's no surprise to me that there was a pretty significant mid-gap in that game. Now, they were in Champ Select when I started my game of Fall Guys. I did lose on round 2, but I have to imagine they're done soon. Champ Select for Clash does take forever. Actually, let me just... Oh, they're in game. Okay, cool. I was gonna go get a reference frame. I was gonna look up a random LCS game and see how long their draft takes. Actually, I'm gonna do that anyway. LOL event mods. CLG versus Dig tiebreaker. Cool. Pretty sure nobody watched that. Normal pick and ban, 6-7 minutes give or take. Okay, that's it's more or less. What the heck is this interface? What? What happened to my client? Why is the damage graph still here? Can I X out of this? Will it close my client? Okay. What the heck? What was the damage graph doing there? Alright, game 2 of Clash. Caitlyn, Leona, Sedrani jungle, top lane Hecarim again. I don't have any comments about top lane Hecarim. It's something I personally contemplated running for a long time before I didn't. Because he's worse than a lot of other top laners straight up in terms of kit. And it's way clearer despite having a spammable spinny Q is piss poor. It's not something I advocate running. It's a pick I personally will never like in the top lane, and he's getting stuffed against increasingly difficult matchups. Game 1 was a GP who, despite losing the game, I think has had a pretty solid laning advantage over Hecarim the entire time. Even as the Hecarim made, admittedly amazing teleport plays around the map and came back with a ton of kills, he was still getting out-earned just because GP outlanes him, even when he's ahead. He's behind in CS but tied in items by virtue of making map roams, and then when he comes back to lane, GP just still trashes on him. And this game, he's going to go up against the Darius, which is an even harder matchup. Like, I can't imagine this will end well for the horse. Well, we're 40 seconds in, we're away from game 2. Team EZW is going to be on red side this game, and they are in the upper bracket. So if they win this, they will go to play for first, second. If they lose, they will play for third, fourth. It has been a while since they won something. Just in general. They've only finished first once. I believe that was on a Saturday, I think. I was on one of the Saturday matchups. I don't remember. It was, I think, the first Clash I actually officially casted. It's either the first or second. It's very recent in memory. Actually, no. Third? The first 3, I think. I don't remember that far back. But we're going to get into it. They're hungry for a win. It's been a long time coming. If you think about it, Clash is basically a battle royale, but there's only 8 people in it. And assuming matchmaking is flawless and everybody is equally skilled and there's no smurfs in tier 1, then you have a 1/8 chance of winning. And there's definitely been more than 8 Clash games. There's definitely been more than 8 days of Clash. They're overdue for a win, I say. Just by probability alone. So here's hoping red team takes it all. I actually have no idea who's going. Actually, I do know, just because I know where the players are laning. So that's red team. What the heck is up with blue team? So Thresher spot, that's for sure. Not jungle cards, it's lane cards. So yeah, that's the order. Hecarim's gonna open. He opens Corrupting. Does he have Time Warp? He does have Time Warp Tonic. He has Biscuits and Time Warp. He has Biscuits and Time Warp. Interesting. Oh, blue team. Invade? Invade? Oh-ho. Question mark ping's going down on the horse. They're not going to do anything here. There's actually a pretty peculiar invade pass. Very rarely do you actually invade topside with all 5. Reason for this is actually quite simple. Now your bot lane is late. When your bot lane is late to lane, it's disastrous. Because when bot lane loses level 2, it's... Oh, the classic bush standoff. The brush standoff is happening. They must know. Red team must know. That's why it presents like this, right? Oh, wait, they don't? Oh, this is a tragedy. Blue team, they just gained a lot of information from that, probably. I must imagine red team knows about this. That's why the Hecarim didn't wait in the red brush, right? That's why he waited in that one. But that is going to be triple buff, maybe? Oh no, Hecarim! What's he doing so far up? Wait, you had to know this! How do you not know this? Why is he so far up? Oh, that's a very dead horse. That's such a dead horse. Oh, first blood over to the Darius. That's a great way to start a lane off if you're a Darius player, honestly. Being as oppressive as the pick is, you have so many positive matchups, and you're going up against Hecarim, and you got first blood. And Hecarim just TP back to lane, oh no! If Trundle comes up right now, the lane is over. Like, Hecarim has just lost, period. Oh my god, I can't watch. Oh, I can't watch! Oh no! Ah. Top lane is over. Oh, pack it up, boys. Let's go home. Three minutes in. 3 minutes in, there is already a black hole forming on the top lane. So that's not a positive outlook. The part that hurts the most is Hecarim having TP back to lane, accepting a 7-minute penalty. If you TP at level 1, that is a 420-second cooldown, which is 7 minutes. And then you just immediately die again, grabbing like 2 CS. You spent a 7-minute cooldown for like 50 gold, and gave back 300. This Darius is so strong now. He's almost got phase done so early on. Like, he can now justify Triforce, and once he gets Triforce, which is going to be exceptionally early just off this lead, he can take over the game. And right now, red team was not equipped to handle Darius if he spikes at like, let's say 15 minutes. Oh no! The swing! He walked into it! Ooh. He walked into the late waste and died. So far, a lot of plays have just gone wrong for red team. And Hecarim. No, Hecarim! Oh, Hecarim, you can't trade like that! I'll break down that play a little bit later, but for now, the Trundle. He's camping the Raptors. He's not actually gonna make a move. Wait, really? Really? What's he waiting there for? What is he waiting there for? Oh, they're trying to pinch a Sedrani. She'll be spotted by a Scuttle. Winter's Arctic Armor is up. It will get broken right now. Darius is running down. Can they make this chase happen? The pillar is not up, but the late waste, it connects. Karsus takes a second kill. Okay, so back to top lane. That trade up here. Don't do that against the Darius. He excels when people fight him while kiting in and out, because you don't actually pull enough distance for him to actually spend additional movements to hit you. So he's just standing there autoing you the whole time while you're trying some 300 APM LLG ankle breaking jukes. and you're just losing the trade doing it, and especially with a champion as low damage as Hecarim. You can have like double the health bar that you do now and still lose that trade against Darius. It is just such an astronomically bad trade that I'm frankly baffled that the Hecarim actually actively opted into it. He popped one corrupting charge and thought he could do it, but it's not that simple. Darius is not a beast that you can just mess with like that. You need to fight him in a... The only way to fight the Darius is melee, if you fight him at all, which is already strongly not advised. But the only way you fight the Darius and live is to just all in and just stick on his face no matter what. Dodging decimate bonus damage is the only hope you have. And if you're walking in and out like that and just popping W and Qing and not exchanging autos, because if you're gonna trade with Darius, go all in. Don't do half measures. Unless you can keep the trade to very short intervals where he can't apply hammer stacks. But if that's not possible, if you have the full commit, just commit. Oh wait, Trundle! Trundle! What the heck, Trundle? Oh no! Bot lane is gonna get ganked! Oh, what am I seeing? Permafrost will slow up the Thresh, but the Requiem will land and that's gonna force up the Caitlyn flash. Trundle! Did he panic when he... Did he panic when he sees Sedrani or something? Why did he do that? He just died to... Oh my god. What am I seeing? Did you see me, Sedge? Trundle asks. He's just... I don't know. That's not something you show off, okay? Don't wear that as a medal of honor. You should be ashamed of yourself. I'm judging these guys so hard right now. I want to give fair commentary, but I'm seeing some stuff, man. I'm seeing stuff that's not meant to be seen by mankind. Hecarim teleport still down for a long time. That's the price you accept when you TP to level 1. If this was like a year ago, and you're level 1, you're late to lane, you're like, oh, whatever, I'll TP back. Or I'll TP to lane, worst case scenario. You can't do that anymore. 7 minutes at level 1. You need to be really desperate to accept that bargain. And granted, the Hecarim may have been really desperate, but, you know, in that case, if you got cheese level 1, don't TP back. It is absolutely not worth it to TP back. Your tower's not in danger, your minion wave's not in danger. The level 1, you don't have any rush to get back to lane. And if you're blowing your 1 ticket to come back into this game through other means, and then die like that, it's frankly game ending because you play more than half of the entire laning phase of the game with 1 summoner spell. It's not gonna work out for you, and Hecarim, he might be killed. No, not Hecarim, Karthus, he might be killed, and the Hecarim, he needs to try to get out. He will tank 2 lay wastes, and that brings him to half. Just unbelievably squishy for a horse. And he's going up to complete the Tabai, so there's no chance that Darius is ever dying in lane. The Caitlyn is also going to eat a ton of pain. The net bullet will not connect. That would have killed the Ashe, but the Ashe will not die. And that's going to be a 2v2 victory. Alice the Leona? No. So close. So close, but no cigar. Ashe will live. And blue team, they're playing really well. So, well, minus Trundle. Playing really well right now. Even the Karthus, who's actually, frankly, getting outlaid by Swain right now, even he's not doing too bad for himself. He actually pretty well on his way to Roa, and then after that he can stack up a tier if he wants. Karthus is really good at stacking both of those things. But even his job is really simple now. Because both his side lanes are now in the winning position. It's meals on wheels for Karthus. And he's gonna get a Requiem back up pretty soon. His first Requiem didn't actually result in the kill, but it did force out Caitlyn's combat psalms. And it probably indirectly saves Thresh's life. Because if Requiem didn't come down, with Thresh being permafrosted by the Sedge, I think Red Team was poised to keep going until, you know, until the satellite beam came down from the sky. Oh, the Darius. He's so far ahead, he can just walk that way into Red Team's jungle. That's gonna chase the horse out. Oh, he wants more. The cripple is out. The decimate is there. The apprehend from a mile away. That's gonna be such a dead horse and taken by the... Okay, well, Karthus didn't need to take that, but There is blue ghost and alt, okay? He deserved that kill. But Card says he'll help himself to some more money. That's very good, very good. So blue team is just getting more and more ahead. And now it's up to really red team to think, is there a way back into this game? And unfortunately, with some games, the answer is just no. There is currently no good way to get back into this game. Although this could be a good starting to kill off the Thresh. But that's the only thing they're gonna get. However, this is actually going to be a net negative play if blue team reacts properly. With 4 members here, they cannot actually kill this tower in one push. And because blue team took Herald, committing so many members to bot lane for an extended period of time is really bad. Because you lose money doing this. You're going to lose TP as well. The Swain is back. He is going to dispel the eye, but that is actually equal number of plates. Oh, K took one more. But yeah, but still, that's equal number of plates. 3 plates for 3. But red team committed significantly more team members, and they had to defensively teleport out. So, despite Thresh being killed, blue team actually comes out slightly ahead in the map presence trade there. You can't commit multi-man pushes like that when Herald's on the table because blue team did react correctly. They just win mid and drop the Herald and say, alright, you 4-man bot, that tower's not dying, it's really healthy, I'm just gonna Herald mid, what are you gonna do? And essentially, you walked away with 1 kill when everything else equalizes out. It's not bad by any means, they really needed that kill to try to get a foot back into this game. But as I said before, sometimes the answer to what do I do in this situation is probably nothing. And this is one of those cases. At the present phase in the game, there's not a lot red team can do to get themselves back in the game. Sejuani cannot possibly gank top lane. This is free double kill for Darius if she ever goes up. Mid lane is gankable, but it's like beating a dead horse. And I don't think the Karthus mind's dying. If it means the red team can never push out. There's no Herald, it's no longer on the table. They could keep trying to 4-man dive bot, and honestly, if you want to come back, that's the only way. Get Caitlyn out. Maybe Caitlyn can answer the Darius before he gets Triforce up, but with Tabai and Phage? Can Caitlyn do it? I don't know. And there it is. Charging into Trundle's face. Flash. That's not gonna do anything here, huh? Karthus will be killed off here. Oh, the ace in the hole will not do it. And there's a Requiem. It's not going to actually take a kill. But the Sejuani will die in the trade. Red team does win this trade. It's a 2-for-1. But still, they regularly commit more bodies to make plays like this happen. If blue team was quicker on the draw, they could punish these movements. But so far, they're actually not doing it as well as they could. Darius is very strong. Like, there's still a black hole sitting top lane. And it's gonna eventually have to be answered. If you don't answer the Darius, he's gonna make you answer him as the game goes on. Hecarim trying to clear away the minions, but he does so little damage. Hecarim wave clear is just a meme. Oh no, the Darius! He read the Hecarim like a book. The apprehend trade. That is a very expensive creep. That is the most expensive caster creep ever. He lost 400 health trying to get that 14 gold. And now he has to back. Darius can just dive him. He has ghost, he has ult, he has everything. Hecarim, get out of there, man. Blue team secures the second dragon. Oh, the apprehend. That was a death apprehend if it landed. It might still be death. Hecarim will try to do some damage, but Darius will just flash out. Man, Hecarim blew everything. Even 3 tower shots too. But still, I think that Darius has gotten to the point where he cannot be killed. That was essentially best case scenario for the Hecarim, and it still didn't work out. The only way it could have been better is if Darius didn't have like Ghost or something, but he wouldn't have done that if he didn't have Ghost. But even that is essentially Red Team's last ditch effort to get a kill on the Darius. From this point onwards, there's no killing him. At least not in the early phases of the game. Oh, the Leona, she's going in hard. The Solar Flare, it will not find the stun, which means the Caitlyn cannot possibly come in. There is question marks Leona in all chat. Question mark Leona. Leona, what are you doing? It was overzealous, but to play devil's advocate, walking out probably wasn't an option. It does look very jarring to go for that play. There's a part of me that thinks that you maybe don't go for that play. But I do acknowledge that trying to walk away from Ashe Thresh and Trundle from a Tribe Rush in that position when you get caught is gonna be admittedly difficult. You might just die anyway. Still, you have Flash. Alright, Hecarim gonna be CSing along with Darius, and Darius is just gonna get first tower. If nothing else, Hecarim is good at running away, but that's not really a good trade in top lane. Oh, the Sidrani ultimate! It will not hit! There's no CC! Swing can't get the pull back! The pillar is here! The gank from Sidrani goes completely pear-shaped. And now, here comes the rest of the fight. The Swain pops his ultimate. The stopwatch in place. He's trying to steal some life, but the Leona gets hooked. The re-engage comes in. Swain will blow up to kill the Thresh. The Leona is still alive. There's a dead ghost in the middle of red team. He will kill one. He might kill two. The late waste is going to force the Caitlyn to try to walk away. She needs to turn with some damage. She has a rep of Ace in the hole. Ace in the hole does not fire the bullet in time, and Ashe will get that kill. Oh, that was a good hawk shot. If she didn't hawk shot and had to walk into that brush, that Ace in the hole bullet for sure comes out and kills her. But that hawk shot bought Ashe enough time to finish the job before Caitlyn can shoot the lethal shot. Now we check back with our good friends, the top laners. Nothing to see here. Move along. Although I will say
nothing to see here.
I will say that D4 from the Darius is giving a lot of information. The Hecarim, yeah, he's forced to jungle now.
Where he belongs.
This matchup is brutal. I cannot believe they willingly opt into this matchup. What are they thinking? There are probably like 2 or 3 melee top laners that can beat them. Oh my god, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
There are probably like 2 or 3 melee top laners can actually beat Darius. Hecarim is pretty much as far from that as you can possibly get. Oh, he's dead. Oh no, he's dead. There's a Herald being deployed at the back of the tower. Oh, it's 18 minutes. Oh, 3-man route, they might do it here, maybe? Oh, this is gonna be a brutal fight if they opt into it. The Darius, he's the first to go down. He walked up too far, but now there's a dead Karthus holding on a choke. The Caitlyn is just channeling on top of the file. She will not die. Requiem takes no bodies. Red team, they're all alive, but a lot of them are on breaking health bars, and here comes the Trundle to finish the job. There is the Subjugate going to kill off the Sidrani first. The Hecarim trying to kite it out. He will kill off the Trundle. Red team, they find the 3-for-1. They find that invaluable pick off. They take out the Darius first, and it works out for them. Leona buys a stopwatch. Hecarim gets his Triforce like 8 minutes after their Darius. If there was that was a sign of life for sure. Credit where it's due, that was a good fight. However, it's no big deal for blue team. A lot of things went astronomically wrong for blue team there. Ashe wasn't involved in that fight, Darius died first, and a lot of these things, they won't happen again. Well, will they? Darius, he might get caught again. Ignite already lands on him, but the rest of blue team, they arrive on time this time, and now the bodies start hitting the floor. The pillar is cutting off everybody. So many low house bars was a beautiful apprehend. The entire red team is now in the clutches of blue, and they are chowing down hard. It is a 2-for-5. Blue team gets the ace that they so easily pick up, and that is gonna be dragon number 3 for them. Probably a little bit of overconfidence from red team, thinking they can repeat history. It's not that simple. They must have realized their last win is due to blue team's mistake more than their own power, and they just got taught a very harsh lesson with regards to that.
Props to Karthus for dying in the wave.
Ah, yes, he's 666. That's his score. It's a very fitting score. Age of Empire will try to stay off the push, but they have a lot of problems right now. They need healing reduction, they need a lot of things, they just don't have it. They need healing reduction, they need survivability, they need a Randuin's against the Ashe. They need to find some way to make Trundle not hurt as much. Blue team has a really solid lineup, and it's just going to be increasingly solid as the game goes on. Red team does scale pretty well. I don't think Hecarim late is particularly good. I don't think Hecarim lane, early, mid, and late are particularly good. But he has utility. Swain is pretty powerful late. Caitlyn is insane. And Leona will always be very good in all phases of the game. But then you look at blue team and they have like Trundle and like Trundle just presses R on Leona late game and he just becomes god. I don't think blue team will let red team hit late. If this gets to everybody 6 slotted, I do think red team wins. But this is not gonna go that far. Blue team will likely, if they win another fight, blue team will likely win the game 4 minutes, like anywhere between 4 to 5 minutes after winning the next team fight. Unless something goes horribly wrong, but that is a pretty good way to start it off. The Caitlyn will get hooked up. The box will try to stop her. The Requiem will come down. And now the team fight breaks open. The Darius is here. He doesn't finish the decimate. He will be killed off. And now the Ashe trying to return some fire, but she's been isolated. She needs to try to get out. She's rooted by the never move. But red team is not going to commit. They blew a lot of ultimates. All 5 members ultis down. And they get the 1 kill onto the Darius. That was quite literally the kitchen sink being tossed at them. Bonked them unconscious on the head. But now they don't have a kitchen sink. And there's still a lot of blue team members to kill. Can they do it here? A full reset is going to come down. Question mark thing going down onto the Hecarim. Can his recall be interrupted? It will be! Uh-oh. Haha. Alright. Alright, well, that was a bad recall. Although I will say that Hecarim hasn't actually gotten the kill in the one. I don't think that kill was recent. So, he's not worth gold. It's not too big of a deal. He does pick up Executioners off his death. This might be a little bit too late, I feel. The sustain from blue team is getting a little bit out of hand. And honestly, the true reason you buy that isn't even for Darius, it's for the Trundle. He heals so much in teamfights. Somebody needs to put a stop to him, and the tanks that red team are playing, they have engaged Hecarim, they have engaged Sejuani, they have engaged Leona. Once again, it's a team comp that relies on 3 forms of engage. But all of those guys kind of suck against the Trundle. Trundle more than happily beats up all of them. It's the one pick that kind of neutralizes a lot of the frontline capabilities on red team. And it's kind of showing. Unless Darius plays like a monkey, walks up too far and dies in every team fight, the Trundle, his pillars have been pretty good in the team fights that blue team have been winning so far. Although, given how far on paper blue team should be ahead, the goalie certainly is not reflecting that. And in fact, the Darius' scoreline more or less blemished by the recent events. And the other thing about cards is, especially lane cards, is you do a lot of damage, you can get a lot of gold, but you also give away a lot. Just because your one teamfight contribution is probably dying. And in between all the kills you rack up over the course of the game, every death you do, it's like a Singe or Inting Scion build, where yes, you ultimately probably win the game, but you do end up forking over a lot of gold doing it. Trapline is set. Red team wants to take away the soul. Blue team has no interest in Dragon Soul, which is a mistake, I'm pretty sure. Why get Baron when Soul was on the table? They can't possibly be scared to fight, right? there's no way they lose a team fight. I don't understand why they didn't go for the soul, which is... I mean, even Cloud Soul, so much more valuable than one Baron ever will be. But red team, they will take the dragon, they trade Baron for it, which actually genuinely really good trade for them. They stave off the Dragon Soul for 5 minutes, and Baron doesn't last 5 minutes. And then now they just need to do the hard part, which is stave off this push. This incoming push here from blue team will be pretty huge. And if one thing goes wrong here for red team and they lose that team fight, the game is over. It's definitely not the case where red team is out of the water or anything. Still very much a very uphill battle to go if they want to win this game. Man, they need to find that perfect fight. They do get spotted out on their way in, so they know all 5 are here. This is it. This is the 5-on-5 they so long pined for. Can they make a miracle happen? That's a question. They've been pushed into their base. This is their last line of defense, more or less. If this tower falls, the inhib is going to be next to go. And it's going to be hard for them to stop. Although I will say Swain is being pretty annoying here. He's actually doing a really good job at keeping blue team back. And they realize this push isn't working. Red team has too much D push just between the Caitlyn and the Swain. But are they coming back in? Vision of Empire tried to predict their movements, but it didn't get them. Hecarim, he's running the really long way. Oh my goodness, where's he going? Oh, he's going bot. I thought he was coming for a flank. Oh, beautiful, never move. It lands on the Ashe. Oh, the Ashe takes so much damage. There's the base in the hole.
One hesitated. She should have ulted immediately.
That's the end of that push. The Ashe took way too much damage. Hecarim's gonna recall out, and he's actually going to pull it off. Their Baron push results in essentially nothing. They get 2 very easy towers, but then they get stopped short outside the red team's base. And they get stalled out. It's incredible. But it's not over yet. They still have the Baron. They do need to reset. However, in that sequence of events, red team did actually earn more gold. So blue team doesn't actually have a lot of purchasing power. They recently reset, didn't get that much gold. Flash forward from the Sedrani. This is a full commit onto the Trundle, but the Trundle will try to get out. Sedrani ultimate gets dropped as well. There's a lot of stuff being committed here, but they do get that shutdown. A very valuable kill onto the Trundle. He gets picked off at a really bad time. Just when blue team rather is prepping up for yet another Baron siege. Well, we're off. Okay. Just when they were prepping for another siege, a jungler gets picked off. That's probably the end of their second siege before it even begins. They're just going to deliver a minion wave straight into Swain's straws. Sedrani going to stave off. Karsus attempts to steal. Oh, Hecarim's coming in. He wants to make it happen. The locket is popped. The shielding is there. Ashe is in the back. She's trying to commit damage. The arrow will land on the Sedrani. She will be killed off. And the Karsus, he's still alive. Oh, disaster for red team. Requiem comes down. That's a very dead crow. Double kill going over the Karsus.
They definitely underestimated the damage of Karthus, and nobody was able to get on the Ashe.
Yep, the Ashe with IE done. It's a lot of slow. And the Karsus is just,
It started. Oh no! Don't do it! Don't do it!
Oh, the Solar Flare disengaged, but the Caitlyn has been caught. She will try to flash away, but it's not going to be enough. The Thresh flashes after her. So much hold down potential. That is 4 bodies out of nowhere, and that, after defending for so long, they overestimate their damage yet again. And once again, that is their downfall.
Credit to red team. They almost, I think they almost had it. If they had caught out the Karthus, they weren't expecting the Ashe to be there. But if that Karthus had gotten out caught, they would have been in a really good position.
I do think it was still an overestimation of damage. Sedrani didn't have ultimate at the time. She just used the kill Trundle. As a Hecarim that you have to identify is like, what, 2 and 7? With a Triforce and not even the damage components of Death Stance, so there's no way he's killing Karthus. And there's a Hail Mary engage coming up, but the horse will be turned into glue immediately. And the rest of the fight is going to break out, but the Sejuani is in the middle of 5. She cannot survive. Leona will disengage with the Solar Flare, and that flash dunk from the Darius. The swing flashes into an Ash Arrow, and that is just going to be another body down. It's just the Caitlyn left. The Apprehend lands. The damage is there. The dunk. The triple kill. The game is over. Blue team takes it 30 minutes in.
You hate to see it.
You hate to see it, but that is how it turned out. And blue team, they take the win yet again. Blue team is 2-0 in today's clash. Top diff. The top diff.
The flame coming down on Jetso.
Top
all
diff.
chat works now.
Oh yeah, I fixed that a long time ago.
Was that their second game or their third game?
That was their second game, and now they are scouting for clash. For their
They won the first
final
one.
game.
Did they win the first one?
Yes. So now they'll be playing for third, fourth. And as agreed, during this break, because there's nothing else to do, I'm streaming Fall Guys. I will just like before.
Jackie, John, and Eric are playing.
Yeah, it's an ARAM. Which is not as fun as Fall Guys, so I'm gonna play Fall Guys. Oh, wait, hold on. I switched the scene. Wait, hold on, let me go back to my league scene. Where's my Fall Guys?
Let's play Fall Guys together.
Alright, let's play Fall Guys together. We'll play a few games. It actually takes them a while to, what, he left a call. Takes a while for Champ Select to begin again. We will be in Fall Guys and just play this until they get into game, which I have League Client open on the side to track the status. I wonder if I'm alone. Oh, right, I should keep my Discord on the other screen too. Oh, they're in Champ Select. Oh, baby. Okay, this will be a quick one. As planned, we'll get eliminated very early on so we can cast the third and final game of Clash. Clash. Yeah, Fall Guys. This game is so good. It's just fun. It's been a while since I've had a really fun multiplayer experience. It's not necessarily anything frustrating. Even if you lose, it's funny. It's something like some people say a lot about some games, like, oh, even when you lose, you're having fun. And they tend to disagree with a lot of those, where I just say losing isn't fun. But losing here is actually pretty fun. And I think a part of this is just because games don't last that long. If you lose, you just get back into it again. It's one of the few games where, despite how competitive I am, I don't have a I must win mindset when playing. Oh wait, will I qualify? No! Oh, I got an invitation.
Alright, let me know you're done.
I got eliminated in round 1.
Wow, eliminated so you could come join me.
Yeah, that was the strat. Alright, let's get in quick because they're in champ select. We have approximately 6 minutes.
Alright, that's enough time to get eliminated immediately.
Yeah. Oh, my audio's glitch. There's 2 sets of music tracks overlapping. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, this kills the ears. Oh my god.
You wanna restart it?
No, it's fine. It's probably be over once we get in game, right? Right? Right?
Hit parade. Oh, I don't get this one a lot.
Nope. I'm still getting overlapping audio.
Oh, I can't wait till the song starts playing. I love that song.
Oh no, the audio. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna need to, wait, I can't do the options in the middle of the game? Oh, I can, maybe.
After the thing starts.
Yeah. Oh my god, this is disgusting. Okay, let me just win this round real quick and then mute my music. This sound is disgusting. I can't believe you've done this.
No! I made it.
No fear, no fear. Just keep running forward. Come on. Qualify! Okay, audio.
Oh my god, I was like second last to make it.
Alright, I turn the music off. Which Fall Guy number are you?
1291.
1291. I don't
Wait, what happened to our names? Were they never names?
No, there were names. I think because of server load, they turned it off or something. Because since yesterday, we've been getting Fall Guy numbers.
Wow, now we're just numbers.
Now we're just numbers. I am 1144.
Like slaves, forced to perform.
You're right. You will be identified by this number.
Fall Guy 1121, step forward.
Fall Guy 1121. What's your number again?
1291.
Oh, there you are. You're behind. Oh, you're the pink jelly bean guy.
Yes. Oh my god! Oh. I was not paying attention.
That was a very poorly timed jump. That's an even worse jump. Oh no. Oh, I'm griefing. I'm griefing! Oh god.
I'm also griefing.
Oh no!
God.
Get me up!
I could.
Oh, this sucks. Oh, I might just.
I've never missed so many jumps.
Oh, this sucks. Let me up on the soapbox. Wow, there's so many people ahead of me. Oh god, this is awful. Ow. Oh, this might be it for me. Unless I go for the
shortcut, Logan.
Take the shortcut. Are you crazy? I'm crazy. Let's do it. I made the shortcut. Oh, that saved me. Oh, this doomed me. That's okay. Just try this again. Ow! Okay, that was.
Oh, number 8.
That was.
Oh no! Oh, I'm getting sabotaged! Oh my god!
That was.
I nearly got grabbed.
Very stupid of me. Qualified. Qualified. Qualified.
You can do it. Look, yes. All right, we're in, boys.
We're in. We're in it to win it.
Here till the end.
Maybe not the end. Their game will start if we wait to the end.
Alright, we can do this. Oh my god, what's taking these people so long to finish the course?
Finish faster!
God damn.
Champ select doesn't last forever, people. Okay, round over.
I'm getting into.
Alright, where's 1291? The pink jelly bean. Oh, you're above me. You're in the middle row. I see you.
No, 1144.
Oh, no music is so weird. I had wait. Maybe if I unmute the music, it'll be fine now. slime climb. Oh,
Oh, this is it. I've never successfully completed this one.
I've actually practiced this quite a bit, so I'm better at it now. This is only hard when there's a lot of people.
It's always the rods. It's always the tight ropes that kill me. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I don't have the finesse.
That balance beam is a devil for me. But I think I'm better at it now. Oh my god! This guy shoved me off the bridge and the start. Oh my! I'm out.
Wait, really? Oh.
This guy just shoved me off in the corner on the first turn. All right, where's 1291? There he is.
Oh, don't shove me! Don't shove me! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I made it! I made it, boys! I made it! Oh dang!
Just being.
Oh my god!
Take the long way. Take the long way. Keep running against the grain. You got this. Oh no no! Oh no! You're doing it!
I did it!
I
did it!
Oh my god, you did it. Alright, don't take it slow, don't greed for this. You have a ton of time.
Wait, what? How do you wait, what?
Just walk.
Oh, you should run up, okay.
Alright, but don't get bonked by the balls here.
Oh my god! The slip! The slip!
The slip! Oh, that was tragic.
That was tragic.
That was the worst way to go.
I didn't realize it was. I've never slid like that before.
That's okay. We will now hop back onto scene 2, where I will be casting the third game of Clash. Alright, let's take a look at the team comps here for the last game of Clash. This is the third first place match. So both of these teams just came off a loss in their respective brackets. Goes without saying, they're all tilted as hell. So first things first, Kassadin, okay. I hate that champion. If he gets ahead, the game's over. If he falls behind, but the game lasts long enough, it's over. It's one of those timer champions that I hate playing against. I hate playing against timer champions in general.
Is it a Vlad?
It's a Kassadin.
I see. Wait, hold on. Is that Andy's support Swain?
It does appear to be the Jin Swain bottom lane, so...
It is. It's Andy's support Swain. Who is Honey Dude?
Evan. They're
I don't think
mid laner.
And who's I Hate Mushrooms?
They're other mid laner.
Oh, okay.
They have a lot of mid laners, because everybody plays mid.
Yeah, of course. Who doesn't play mid?
I don't. What's mid lane?
Mid is top, but shorter.
So it's not top. The whole appeal of top lane is that it's long.
So, let's see.
Alright, the matchups have been decided.
Logan, turn your sound on. I hear nothing.
I do have sound on.
No, why don't I hear the game?
Well, the loading screen is silent, you see.
Okay, fair enough.
Welcome to the Ionia clash.
Alright, we'll be getting in now. Everybody is loaded in. Buying their standard items. I need to rearrange the scoreboard. It's gonna be Threshbot, Jungle Skarner, right? Okay. Top lane Shyvana. Sai on top. Finally not Hecarim. I'm so tired of seeing that champion. top lane, not because it's good, but because of it's the opposite.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
So, is that Ignite Shyvana top? That's interesting.
Does appear to be, and it's press the attack, so it's AD Shyvana.
And it's AD Shyvana.
Yeah.
AD Ignite Shyvana top lane.
Which, you know, makes sense, otherwise they'll be too AP heavy. In their solo lanes.
Well,
in their solo
there are
lanes.
there's other AD top laners in the game.
I actually hate it when both your solo laners are the same damage type. I hate that more. I hate that more than I should. It's probably irrational. But as a top laner, a lot of the game is just dealing with solo laners a lot, and I hate it when the solo laners are a mono damage type. I just don't think it's good. I don't have any real reason for it, and it's objectively wrong, but I hate playing teams like that. But you play AP top, which means that your mid laner has to go AD mid. Yeah, the more often than not they do. And then a lot of the time, if I see too much mono damage, I'll just go tank instead. Unless I'm really not feeling it, and then just do my build regardless of what my team needs, which is I don't know. I mean, what people call AP top and mid is okay. I think because the AD carry usually provides enough AD that the enemy team like I said, and most junglers are AD as well. Like I said, it's an irrational hatred. It's not really based off anything. It's just like a really weird personal pet peeve. Really good trade coming down onto the Tristana bottom lane here. That Swain pull does work. Oh yeah, Swain is absurdly good in these 2v2 situations, especially paired up with Jhin. They can just set each other up so well, and they provide so much damage. One has a way of getting you consistently low, the other one has an execute on his auto. The Scion top already performing way better than the Hecarim top, I must say. The Tristana will rocket jump away here. So far, suffering in lane quite a bit, and there's a gank coming down from the top lane. The Shyvana is gonna come in to try to force something happen, but can she do it? This might be first blood for the no! The Scion doesn't get it. It was so close. Shyvana was down to single-digit health there for a second, but the Deadman zombie punch coming through, taking for 1-for-1. First blood, however, does go over to the blue team. That was a beautiful exhaust, but it's not enough. All she had to do was walk down. She had one job. Yeah. Thresh pulled off such a clutch exhaust there, but unfortunately, all for naught. Whoa! This is dangerous. And he has a flash. And he does not have flash. So okay, that was Swain got the never move, and he wanted to pull him in. But because he was under a tower, he clicked the tower, moved forward, and got hooked by the Thresh and died. That is one of those situations. Alright, teams throwing back and forth, I see. This is advice. That was a very nice play by Jhin, though. This is advice that I throw out, but like nobody, including myself, follows. I'm pretty sure there's a key you can find where if you hold it, you only click on champions. For exactly those type of situations. But yeah, yeah, it's in key bindings. You can do that. Yeah, like nobody ever hits that key. Because who hits that key? Like you just rather click on the tower accidentally. Wait, does that apply to auto attacks or just abilities? I don't remember. I think just like for the purpose of right clicking someone. That did surprisingly little damage. It is a tank Scion. He doesn't really have damage. Thank God it's not a lethality Scion. Like, it does feel like in recent times every time I see a Scion top it's a lethality, which I don't like. Ooh, good solo kill there on mid lane, and the teleport coming down from the Scion to immediately help out the Skarner. Can't go anywhere. Shockwave pulls him back. The Scion is coming up as well. He is level 4. Okay, no charge possible. So the Skarner will just walk away. That's Shockwave committed to chunk out the Scorpion by a little bit. Orianna will go back. She's content with getting that solo kill. Kassadin will return with a Catalyst. Obviously not the strongest buy, but it's a buy he'll be happy with. More often than not, you have to back before you get Catalyst money. He did die in lane, solo killed, which is obviously pretty bad. And he did have to teleport back to lane as well. But so far, Orianna off to a really good start in this lane. However, it is a Kassadin. If the game gets on long enough, he will just pay back Orianna with everything she did to him in the laning phase and more. And red team off to a pretty slight lead so far. The Nevermove does latch onto the Thresh, but nothing major happens. And here comes the decimating smash. That was a full charge. Soul Furnace will not get blown up in time, and the AD Shyvana, she's got some bite and returns damage twofold. Sion falls from full to half, and there's a dragon form. She's coming in, but the decimating smash.
Wait, why did she again? Why did she not go? Why did she walk away from him? Why did she walk away?
That was she ate too much damage there. She cannot continue the fight like that.
No, I think if she didn't, like, she went in and then started to walk away. I think if she had autoed him while he was charging, she would have definitely put out good damage on him. I wonder if she misclicked.
It does look weird that you just dragon in and immediately retreat. Like, you think?
Yeah, right. She retreated before she even started taking damage.
It's like oh crap, I misclicked or something, kind of knee-jerk reaction. But I don't think dragoning in was a wrong move there. You could have definitely won that.
No, it was fine as long as she like committed to the fight.
Yeah, but it seemed like she had second thoughts halfway through the dragon. Like, can I take this fight? Of course you can. And she is actually getting Jarvan's Fist first. I do think if you go AD Shyvana, you just go for Bork. Like, there's no reason to go for what I'm assuming is Hydra?
Yes.
I can't see Frozen Mallet happening here, so I'm gonna say Hydra.
Oh, Frozen Mallet's not trolling. It helps you stick to people.
Oh, but no, it is Frozen Mallet.
Yeah, because it helps you stick to people, right?
No, that is in fact a Frozen Mallet. Wait, where is it? What the heck is that? I don't build Tiamat ever. The Ruby. No, wait, that's Hydra.
Yeah. Oh no, it could be it could be Phage. It could be Phage plus
Phage plus Fist makes. Phage plus Fist
doesn't
makes
make
nothing.
Yeah. So
it has to be Titanic here. I think the recipe for Titanic is Fist plus Crystal plus Tiamat.
Probably, yeah.
I think. I haven't built that item in so long. But regardless, when you run top lane Shyvana, I do prefer this. I do prefer a more damage-oriented build because you should abuse Twin Fangs as much as possible, and with Blade of the Rune King plus Death Stance, you're actually surprisingly tanky and you shred people.
Oh, she walked out of it.
Oh, that was a good juke. And that's a winning trade for the Shyvana. Taking a little bit too many minions though. Right now she has no lifesteal of any sort. So her health is a finite resource.
She can't kill him. She can't kill him.
Yeah,
I don't think that's a good idea.
Like, if she's playing this aggressively in lane, I would have certainly opted for a more damage-oriented build. Definitely not Hydra first. I think it's just too defensive in terms of all the damage options you can get.
At the very least, I would have completed Fade.
I would have certainly just gone Bork. I think it's by far, if you're gonna run AD Shove on the top, the best first item. And against AP heavy matchups, you can then go Wit's End. Against non-AP heavy matchups, you go Death Stance, and then you just become a really solid damage threat. With Hydra, it feels like cutting a short. Oh, that's a flash nice impale. The Jin's gonna get dragged back into the box. He is just pressing S. He has nowhere to go, and the beautiful Death Sentence connects onto the Swain. He is going to pop the bird. The Skarner, he's still going to receive a heal, but the Swain flashes in and finishes him off.
Go back to bot. I want to see what's happening bot. Go back to bot.
They disengaged.
I thought Eddie might have killed them both.
No, he just kills Taylor Swift and calls it a day.
Okay. That was interesting.
Right, it's exactly 10 minutes into the game.
Maybe a bit of an overcommit. A bit of an overcommit on this play.
Exactly 10 minutes in.
But it seemed like a good play at the time.
The Trist! Yep, that was definitely a very greedy overstay by the Swain. It gets promptly punished for over-aggression. But there it is, the sound of the Herald dying. The Vi will be the first to claim the eye. It's a very good objective to take, especially because mid lane is so chunked, and if you want to accelerate this game, you have two options with the Herald. You either break top with it or break mid. Breaking mid comes with a caveat. If you break mid, you're committed to ending the game fast, essentially. Top lane is the safer way out. But the Vi, she might actually lose this against the Shyvana. The Sion by himself is pure tank. He has no damage output. He can't finish this. Oh, that's mini smash maybe? The corrupting potion, there it is. He gets the kill. Blue team, however, will get their own Drake to trade the back.
Oh, I just noticed the CS differential between top.
Oh yeah, Shyvana, which is why I'm so perplexed. Shyvana's going for Hydra first, because she's not losing the lane. She can definitely justify Blade the Rune King and just destroy the Sion. But there
wait, she bought Frozen, she refunded it, then bought Hydra. She misclicked that thing.
Can't decide. Alright, there's the Vi coming down bot, but there's a Skarner waiting in the brush for her. There he is, he's gonna pop the Basco!
Oh my god, what is this? Oh, he's escaping. Oh,
he was escaping. He can't take that fight. Because
big brain though.
Bot lane doesn't have priority right now for blue team. They cannot follow if Skarner
and no
gets
one
caught.
takes the lantern ever. Tristana jumping away from Thresh Lantern. A tale as old as time.
Amazing. They are going to get that word here now. Still a pretty passive game, all things considered. 12 minutes into the game. Passive games are blue team's they are blue team's cup of tea right now.
Tristana also outscales Jhin.
Yeah. Well, speaking of outscale, this might just be a very dead-trust. 2 more Taste of Ignite. Oh, there will be. The Swain will kill her off, and here's the Impale coming out from the Skarner. The Jhin will so flash away, but he's been stunned up. Now the Swain, he's in the back. He's still draining. He's about to explode, and he takes off the Skarner. There's the triple kill. One more bullet. Deadly Flourish. Curtain Call coming down. It finishes off the Thresh. That is going to be 3 for nothing in the bottom lane. Skarner comes in just to die. A red team after that is now decidedly ahead. And now
this is one of those moments where you're Shyvana top and you see 3 people just die in bot lane. You're like, what's going on?
Yeah, I get that feeling every game I play. Don't worry. So now now mid turret is in Herald's kill range. It's down to 2 plates, but top lane is not. But she will still deploy top. That is a safer option. You could break mid with it, but then you have to super accelerate the game by immediately crushing bot. But if you go top, it's a safer, but probably not as snowbally option, I feel like. Oh!
That last auto was on its way out.
Oh no, it did connect, but he survived it. He survived it, was like 10 health.
Okay.
That was straight up Null Sphere saving his life. Cast and passive reduced the magic on-hit damage from Ori by 15%, and that was actually the difference maker. That kept him alive.
Oh, this Skarner is 2 levels down.
Oh yeah.
But it's okay, because he's got backup.
Onto the Vi. She has no flash, so that is going to be a very dead police one. Turret plating is gone, 14 minutes in. However, red team, they've already walked away with 5 plays up top, 3 plays in mid. I can't tell how many plays that is about. 3 plays about. So that is 11 plays taken for red, compared to like what? That's 2, that's 1. That's 0, so yeah, they have a 8 plate lead. That's actually a huge part of their gold. However, top diff is actually coming in again this game. The Sion is getting handily smashed by the Shyvana in lane. And the Shyvana is not even building necessarily to kill the Sion. She's just building to wave clear and just push.
It's so weird to go Titanic when you don't even have any health yet. It's not a first item.
Well, Titanic first isn't necessarily wrong, it's just suboptimal. But there are cases where you actually justify doing it first. I just don't think this is one of those cases. That being said, she is doing what you're supposed to do if you do Hydra first, which is just shoving up as hard as you can. But Herald did come in to kind of change that story as soon as she got heralded. That was pretty much the end of her career right there. This is going to be a lot harder to push out now. Which is why you see, like, I know, like, there's Shen builds that first item, Titanic Hydra, and that's the one playstyle Shen where you rely on your ultimate for map presence, and the rest of the time you just push one lane as hard as you can to draw as much attention as possible. I don't think Shyvana can use it to the same effect. And there it is, she is getting her Blade of the Rune King second. And the CC train is coming down. Beautiful ball predict! Oh, but it's not enough as Cassidy corrects it with his flash. He will blow his flash, but that was a really great Orianna ball. Outplaying the Cassidy there, forcing him to use his flash to survive.
I should probably take tower off this.
Yep, this will be mid tower dead. Oh!
Oh!
Insult the injury, and now Cassidy actually can't stay, so that tower is for sure dead. And red team, they are going to go ahead and respawn with the Drake immediately, so taking even more on top of the tower.
They're arguing a top tower for it.
Yeah, but that's to be Shyvana is gonna kill that tower eventually with that build. It's just gonna happen. But now she's actually gonna keep going. Like, typically when you do get Titanic Hydra, you never leave a lane. You just keep shoving until the very last possible moment. Which is why Shen can do it really well, because he can just get out. He can just have his team force a fight somewhere and ult in. Shyvana can't do it nearly as well. But you do have to very aggressively push if you want to justify Hydra first. The CS certainly speaks for that kind of playstyle right now. It's 148 to 111. 112. Sion is over 5 minion waves behind. That is 2.5 minutes worth of CS. Mid lane is completely tied. Bot lane is slightly ahead. So right now, blue team, they really don't have any major winning lanes because Shyvana, as a standalone champion, doesn't output too much team fighting threat. And if they team fought right now with Cassidy in his current state, blue team doesn't have enough firing power. Although Trist is really good late game compared to the Jhin, of course. Cassidy is really good late game. Shyvana is okay. Like, definitely not into red team. It's more or less a dead pick if red team kites it out with a Swain. But their biggest problem is going to be the Cassidy, and really they cannot be content with sitting back for too long because they need to find a way to accelerate the game. The pace that this game is going at now, they are not making any decisive movements when they really, really need to be. There it is, Shyvana coming down for the Sion. She saw all the components to play the Rune King, but not the actual item. The color slow will land. She's just slowly chipping away the Sion as it runs, and there is the root coming down to the Tristana. The Owen is there. Sion needs to try to make it out. Navai is gonna flash in. The Assault and Battery comes down, the unstoppable charge, but the Sion, has he doomed himself? No, he has not. But here comes the Skarner. The Fracture lands. He needs to flash for the auto. The Impale is there. Sion dies to the pop. And now he is in zombie man mode. The Vault Breaker will miss. The White still has to run forward. They need to try to chase down the Skarner, but can he get it? The Fracture stun is there. He is kiting it out. He is gonna make it out with the Exoskeleton move speed. One more Vault Breaker going on the minion wave. White cannot finish the chase. Skarner picks up that one kill and makes it out, albeit he had to flash out for it. But these minor skirmishes, they're really just buying time. And right now they're actually succeeding because red team, they need to force something. They need to attack all of the fortified defenses on blue team. They need to try to make blue team fight into them. This game puts them on essentially a timer. Granted, it's actually a pretty long timer. It's longer than... It's definitely longer than what people would assume. They probably have like another 20 minutes or so before this game goes into the unwinnable territory. But really, it's now up to them to... Because the kills are still pretty much even. The tower is only 2 ahead. And the gold lead isn't necessarily at the state where I call the game has been blown open. Blue team can definitely still make a lot of plays in this position. But right now, it just seems like they've been pulling red team's They've been pulling red team's attention left and right, and there it is, Shyvana. She's trying to get out with her life. She has to try to dragon out, unless the decimating satchel connect. She is actually gonna turn. The fire breath will miss, and that's so much damage coming down from the Jhin. The force shot will kill her off. The Castellan tries to make it happen. He will rift walk over, but he's taking so much damage. Killed off immediately by the Saya. That is a really great play. A really long distance deadly flourish. It will root up the Skarner. He wants to make it to the lantern, but he cannot. The last pistol shot takes him down, and that is gonna be 3 bodies to 0. Blue team, they make the really bad move. That move may have just doomed themselves. They needed to pick a fight, but not like that. They needed to pick the fight on the right target, but they couldn't. And that overcommit is going to result in all of their death. 3 bodies on the ground. And with a Triss who more or less still irrelevant at this stage in the game, with only 1 attack speed item in boots, i.e. done, Jhin is an entire item ahead of her. It's a very weak AD carry. A very, very weak Cassidy. Still hasn't gotten his footing yet. He's still 1 major item is 3 levels down from being able to come online. Not to mention still sitting on brown boots as well. It's really just a Shyvana that needs to make a lot of space. But every time she tries to make space, it's just not working out for her. Red team has... They still have the time. The timer just got extended by quite a bit. And that's Dragon. 1 more will be the soul. Blue team does not have this amount of time. They need to try to make something happen. After that last disastrous fight, their time is now running out. Red team can play it very slow, but the time has come. Ocean Soul will be on the table soon. Baron is already on the table. But the laners on blue team so weak right now. You can tell Swain is kind of feeling it too. He's picked up Magi Soul Stealer. What a brash item purchase. It's 22.5 minutes in. Baron is up, but right now nobody's really carrying any pinks. It's been a pretty slow game, all things considered, even Vision. There are a total of 3 pink wards across 10 inventories. This is where I go on my like what 6 year long rant now. If it's past 20 minutes, why are you still holding on to Doran so we can sell it for words? Maybe nowadays that sentiment is no longer true, but I prize Vision a lot more than Doran's item in the mid game.
I don't think the 2 of those are mutually exclusive. You can keep your Doran's item and buy wards.
Well, specifically referring to case like the Jhin. I do think he should be carrying pinks.
Fair enough. Wasteful.
Oh, he's feeling it now. The Rift Walk, the damage is coming in.
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
He's trying to kite it out, but can't. Oh yeah, it's slowly happening. The Cassidy is getting its payback for lane phase. And now he's gonna try to make it out, but the swing.
Okay.
Oh, Vision Empire. He guesses wrong. Oh, but the fingers.
Oh, he guessed. Oh, he had to, okay, no,
he had to ult. As I guess a panic effort, but. There's Cassidy being killed off, but man, he's getting up there. I think when Swain walked in and just tanked past with health bar and was 1 Rift Walk, he started feeling it. Damage is there, and look at this. Red team, they don't have Vision on the Baron. Nobody bought pinks. At least they bought pinks but aren't using it, and that's gonna be Baron for blue team unless they find something wrong with it. They're in their heads, they're saying catch Triss and go do Baron. But right now, Triss's true mission is just to stall. Oh no, they got Baron. What sloppy Vision game from Red Team! Oh my goodness, that has got to be one surprise announcement coming out for Red Team. Realizing that Blue Team just took Baron under their noses. That's... you can't really excuse that. That's just very sloppy Vision play. You know the Spire is blue, you know that that part is dark, you know that their jungler is not seen. Just ward Baron. It's not hard.
This is one of those there's no way they're doing Baron moments right before they do finish Baron.
But when your team is this far ahead, when you have like 4 towers to 1, you shouldn't be allowing them to sneak that Baron in the first place, just because you should have at least 1 ward, even in the vicinity of that area, just to see them coming in. But in this case, none of that was true. They just don't have words at all. Maybe that's why the pace of this game is so slow, because they're playing with so much missing information. They're definitely...
Sorry, keep going.
Yeah, they're strong enough to force the issue. They're strong enough to force fight. If Cassidy jumps into fight right now, he will die. But they just don't have enough information to make these kind of map plays. Shyvana's pulling them apart at top. Cassidy's pulling them apart at bot. And time's running out. He's got a stopwatch. Science is coming up soon. And he's gonna hit level 16. And once you hit level 16, blue team, especially if they have Baron, they can just start fighting. And when you get to that point in the game, red team will find themselves suddenly losing. And you have no idea why. "26 minutes in. Ocean Soul is on the table. Ocean Soul is definitely stronger than Baron by a pretty significant margin. But they have to get it. They need to catch out this Skarner, but can they do it here? The CC lands, the instant pop! Sion immediately teleports down as well. They want this dragon, they come in the TP for it, and now they're all in. They're gonna make this happen, but they're not gonna pull this out.
Holy.
They're not gonna pull the dragon out, and they missed the smite, but it doesn't matter. Ocean Soul goes over to the red team, and now they're strong enough. Now they have to be feeling it, right? How close is Cassidy to 16? Hold on. Oh, so close. So close. Look at that EXP bar.
Oh, just take the Grom, Cassidy. Just take the Grom.
Just kill Grom and go back home. Your homeland is in trouble. The Thresh is going to get picked up and CC'd. He's going to be killed off. Cassidy, he's level 16. Quick, recall. Recall. Skarner's coming up. This is a 4v5. This is going up against Ocean Soul. It might be too little too late for the Cassidy. You can sure as hell try to make something happen.
If they contest it and die, they lose.
Yep. They're gonna let the inhib go. There's a reset. Can they pick anybody off in the reset? There's a Cassidy. He's fucking what? Come on, if there's ever a time to fight, there's ever a time to pick off stragglers. Maybe not necessarily force a 4-on-5, but pick up somebody that are going away.
I don't know, this is dangerous. They're walking.
This is dangerous. They don't have vision. Oh, the decimating smash! It lands on 2, and the Cassidy, he needs to defensively riftwalk. He's being controlled. The damage is there. Swain finishes him off. Oh, red team, they were planning the reset, but now they might just end the game. Assault and battery comes down on the Trish. She has nowhere to go. Even the Thresh gets controlled and pulled back. He's dead as well. Now it's just a top laner. Blue team. Ooh. They tried to hunt for stragglers.
You don't take a 4v5.
Yep, they tried to hunt for stragglers, but they went way too far and accidentally forced the fight. That is most certainly the end of the game. The end of Clash Day 2 Ionia Cup. Team EZW takes 3rd place. 3rd place. That is the end of the game. Overall, pretty good series of games, I must say. It's always enjoyable to cast Clash. I had a great time. It's gonna do it for the coverage. The next Clash is next month. Oh god, I can't wait that long. Oh well, whatever. We'll see you next month.